Joseph froze for a moment before he burst out laughing. Stop pretending. My father has already booked a private room at Evermoon for tomorrow night. He said both families will discuss the engagement. If you've really given up on me, why haven't you called it off? I asked in amusement. Joseph, did you forget that you have an older brother? He blinked in confusion, then started laughing again. Joseph patted my cheek mockingly, his face full of scorn. Evelyn, how could my brother ever be interested in you? Besides, everyone knows you're my loyal dog. Why would he marry you? Do you think Theodore doesn't care about his dignity anymore? I hadn't expected Joseph to look down on me so much, but I had no desire to explain myself. I said impatiently, fine, just wait and see. After that, I turned to leave. Unexpectedly, Joseph immediately grabbed my wrist with a cold expression on his face. Did I say you could go? I felt that something was wrong and said icily, what are you trying to do? Joseph didn't answer and instead shoved me into a private room. The others exchanged glances before quietly getting out, leaving only a man with a baseball cap behind. It was a stranger whom I didn't recognize, and judging by his demeanor, he didn't seem to be from our social circles. My instincts screamed at me that he was dangerous. I took a few steps back before glaring at Joseph and asking, what the hell are you trying to do? Joseph stepped back as well, pulling out his phone. Meanwhile, the man in the cap started taking off his clothes. At that moment, Jessica entered the private room. Upon witnessing the scene, she said smugly, Evelyn, how could you be so shameless? You clearly know my brother doesn't like you, yet you still use your father to force a marriage. Since you love forcing people so much, why don't you experience what it feels like to be forced tonight? I widened my eyes in shock as realization hit me. Bewildered, I snapped at Joseph. You're going to use another man to humiliate me? Even though I was very disappointed in him and had resolved to cut ties with him completely, I never imagined he would stoop this low. I had already told him I wouldn't be engaged to him. So why did he still need to destroy me? My voice shook. Even if you don't want to marry me and you're angry that I used to cling to you, I still grew up with you, Joseph. And on top of that, I'm not even trying to get married to you. For a brief moment, there was a look of conflict in his eyes. He said, don't worry. He won't actually touch you. We just need you to cooperate for a few photos. The pictures won't be released publicly. I'll just use them to call off the engagement. After that, you'll still be a good friend of mine. How ridiculous. Did he really think I could still be his friend after this? How pathetic must I have been in my past life for him to think so little of me? Jessica snapped impatiently. Stop talking already. Adam, hurry up! The man Jessica called Adam pulled out a small spray bottle and aimed it at me. I tried to cover my nose and mouth, but I still inhaled some of it. Immediately, I felt heat coursing through my body. As he stepped toward me, I stumbled back in panic. What did you spray me with? Adam grinned. Relax, it's just something to make you feel good. Joseph looked startled as he said angrily, didn't we agree that this would just be an act? Why did you spray that on her? Adam looked at Jessica in a panic. She immediately clung to Joseph's arm tearfully. Are you feeling sorry for her, Joe? Joe, think about it. Would those photos look convincing without a little help? When Mom and Dad see them, they'll know she was forced. If that happens, we're both finished. Joseph's expression wavered. I shook my head desperately. Joseph, if you don't want this to spiral out of control, take me to the hospital right now. Otherwise, my father will never let you get away with this. However, Joseph's expression hardened again. No, your father treasures you too much to let this go public and ruin your reputation. Besides, Jess is right. Don't worry. I'll be here watching. I won't let him actually go all the way. I trembled with rage at what he was implying. Was he saying that he'd stand by and let Adam do whatever he wanted to me, as long as Adam didn't go all the way? I gritted my teeth. You're a monster. Adam's eyes gleamed as he looked at me hungrily. With a gulp, he said excitedly, you should save your strength. You'll need it to serve me well. After he said that, he lunged at me. I bit down hard on my lip, ready to fight him to the death. Right at that moment, the door was forced open.